morning, people. So it's Wednesday the 27th of March. As you can see, if you know where I am, you know where I am. So yeah, this week it's not been too bad, to be fair. It's been pretty good money wise. I've had none of my own courier, I've had none of my own customer work, so I've just been working off the CX, and to be fair, it has been pretty good on the CX this week. Well, it has for me anyway. Smash target every day so far. Well, Monday and Tuesday. Today it is 10:30. The time I delivered this, I've smashed target. I should be delivering this by, let's say, 12 o'clock, and I've already smashed target. So yeah, I want to absolutely smash target again today. It's a short week, moved to Easter weekend, bank holiday Friday and Monday. So yeah, that's why I just went full out on it, because you're going to lose a day this week and a day next week. So anything what's been coming up on the CX, I've just been bidding on. Absolutely anything. Takes me anywhere around the country. So far, saying it's only a Wednesday, I have done nearly 1,400 miles. So yeah, done some mileage in the last few days. Look at that view. This is why I like doing what I do, because you do get to see some nice views. Yes, I've been, where have we been? Southampton, back up to Manchester. That was Monday. Yesterday I went Bristol, back up to Liverpool, and today I've done Scunny, Sheffield, up to Manchester, over to Runcorn. Doing the jobs today, and I've still got to finish off at Runcorn and that. Well, I've got a drop in Manchester and a drop in Runcorn. So soon they're done, I'll be looking for a job probably to take me back home, because the last two nights I've been finishing late. Monday night I didn't get home till about 11 at night. Yesterday I didn't get done till about 9:15. Well, I weren't home till about 9:15. So I fancy an early one tonight, unless a decent pay job pops up, and I'll probably take it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Get that. Oh, look at that car down there. They had a bad day, didn't they? Look at that front view. And you can just see the reflections on my window. But it is what it is. Let me switch it around. So yeah, last few days ain't been too bad. Late finish, early starts, late finish, but good money in total. My customers are quiet this week. I don't know why, they just are. They're just quiet. If you watch James Fletcher, he mentioned a big shipper. I think it was to one of his customers. They're poaching. Well, is it poaching really? Probably not. I've had the same. So yeah, I've had the same. A big shipper is gone to one of my customers. Well, one of my customers, just a little place really, and not much comes out of there. But what this big shipper has offered him, he asked me, how can it be done? So what I charge my customer by the mile, and they're happy with that. Their shipper before what did all their work was charging a lot more than what I do. Like I say, I probably get 1-2 jobs a week out of them. That's it. But it's always good money because it's always good mileage I get out of them. I've had the old little small ones, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I always get the really long jobs off them. And they've been approached by this big shipper, and what they offered them is £1.50 a mile. So yeah, £1.50 a mile for the first 6 months. Then after 6 months it goes back, it'll go up to £1.65 a mile. And that's to cover any size van. Any size, from car to long wheelbase van, unless it's truck, then I guess that's all different prices. But it's a long wheelbase van. For the first month they offered £1.50 a mile for the first 6 months. After 6 months it goes to £1.65 on any size van. That's absolute bonkers. Absolute bonkers. So when you're looking at a small van on the CX and this big shipper won't pay no more than 85p a mile for a small van, and they're getting 150, 165 a mile for that van, they're making a killing. So yeah, my customer says they definitely won't be going with them because that's just expensive. So yeah, I don't charge my customer that anyway. Well, any of my customers, I don't charge them that £1.50 a mile. I mean, classed on the CX medium wheelbase, but when you look at the vans on Google, they're actually classed as long wheelbase. Mine's 2.9 meters loading space, 1.3 high, and I can carry around about 850 kg. And that's with a full tank, me in it, all my crap in it. So yeah. So my customers, I would say most I take from them is like 2 pallets, and they probably weigh about 400 kg for the both pallets. That's the most I've ever took. Most of their work is small van work. So yeah, we've got an agreement on a set price. This is set price for a mile, no matter if it's an envelope or an absolute full van. This is set price, and this is a full price on if I'm handballing or not handballing, waiting time, anything. None of that. That's all in with my set mileage price. So yeah, there's no messing around. There's, oh, if I've got to handball it, there's an extra £10 charge. Oh, I'm waiting on site for an extra hour. then that's an extra 20 quid charge, 30 quid charge. There's none of that. There's only a set mileage. A set mileage, well, payment, and the cancellation fee. And the cancellation fee is if I get to their pickup, or if I'm en route, then there's a charge. Because obviously, so say if they rang me today to book a job in for morning or later today or whenever, and it comes to say tomorrow, I get on the side to collect, and they cancel it, then the charge goes up. But say if they book it today for tomorrow and they ring me tonight before 5 PM to cancel it, then there's no charge, because it gives me plenty of time to find something else. So yeah, me and my customers is we've just got a good understanding. Is I don't like messing around, and this is the set price, a mile, full van or an envelope. Don't matter about handballing, or if I've got to handball it on, handball it off, waiting time. The only time I ask for extra if I'm on site more than 2 hours, then I will ask for extra money. But yeah, I'm never the most I'm on site is, I think the most I've been on one site was about an hour, and I was actually waiting for someone to turn up, and that was actually for an envelope. Yeah, for an hour. And my customer turned around and I said, because I rang the customer, I says, I'm actually an hour behind. Well, an hour sat here now. You got another number, and yeah, they actually just says, look Jay, bang an extra 20 quid on the invoice for waiting. They should have been there waiting for you. So yeah, so me and the customers, we do have a good understanding really, so it's all good. But yeah, if I was going into picture my work out, being a shipper myself and posting my work out, then it would be different. Then the pay would be different, there would have to be waiting time and so on. But because this work is just for me, and if for some reason I can't cover that job and I've got to post it out to someone to do for me, I know a couple of lads, well, where I've had a hospital appointment or something, so I can't do this pick up. I've rang them and said, look, got this job for tomorrow, you do it for me, this is what I'm going to pay. And I said, yeah, and there you go, do it. So yeah, I only have a couple of lads that I actually rely on, I can trust, you know what I mean? I know it's going to be direct, there ain't going to be no messing around. I know the van's tidy, I know they're tidy, I know they're smart, you know what I mean? And I know they're not rude to people. So yeah, I've already got them in the back burner. They know it's not regular work, it's just when I'm up, when I'm ill or I can't do something. So yeah, but they got their own work anyway. So yeah, that's all I do. It's just to cover me, and if I go on holiday or something, I've got someone to back me up, I can trust them. And my customers know that, and I normally inform my customer anyway, or my customers is, I can cover it, but it ain't going to be me, it's going to be so and so. And I tell the customer to name the van reg, well, the courier's name, the van reg, and to be fair, they know I'm there. So yeah, I've had, well, there's two blokes I use. I've had them in my van with me when I've gone there. They've gone, look, this, if I'm off for any reason, it'll be this chap here. What we're doing it for you. He's got a clean van. This is his reg and that. Any problems, give me a ring straight away. There shouldn't be any problems. And they're all okay with it. Because at the end of the day, between me and the customer, we've got to have a tight relationship and there's got to be trust there. I've got to trust them not to go anywhere else. And they've got to trust me to make sure their items get to where they want them to be, and they're going to be in good condition. Their customers ain't going to be rudely spoken to. The van ain't going to be an absolute shit dive with rust all over, oil in the back, and the driver what does the job for them is going to have the proper PPE to do that job and the proper paperwork to do that job. So yeah, that's how I run it, and it works for me. But to these big shippers out there, man, yeah, I know you gotta make your money in that, but come on, that is ridiculous. I know some shippers charge £2.50 a mile, and I thought it was actually the shipper what got in contact with my customer what charged £2.50 a mile. So they must be dropping their prices, and that's why we're probably on the CX not getting any good prices anymore. Well, never know, we'll see. So yeah, same with Jane Fletcher. You're going to have all these big shippers trying to get most of these, well, your own customers, because they're trying to pull the work in to get more work out for the CX to earn them more money. At the end of the day is, if you work with your customers properly and the trust is there, you know what I mean? It's like my customer said to me was, they've been with a big shipper before and they had that many different drivers turning up to deliver the stuff, and they couldn't speak a word of English. They was pulling up in vans what was just rusty to hell. They opened the back doors, the floors had oil on or rubbish, sweet papers all over the place. They was dressed like tramps with food all down on them. You know what I mean? And yeah, they've got to think, man, you're delivering a part to their customer looking like that. Yeah, and they was like, then plus the waiting time, they couldn't prove there was waiting time there, you know what I mean? They're saying the big shippers was putting extras on, extra charges on and that, and they was paying absolute fortune, and it was actually costing the company more money. So yeah, so at the end of the day is, yeah, if you're working on the courier exchange, another courier has brought a video out, and he mentioned along the lines of fucking, it's just, you've got, I don't know, you just gotta, 1 second, think of being pulled over. So, it weren't me being pulled over, it was actually the car in front of me being pulled over. Yeah, don't know what they're pulling him over for. I thought they was pulling me over for speeding. I was doing like 50 and a 40 down that country road bit, but yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, so if you're on the CX, like I say, another courier on YouTube, you were saying is the CX is a good platform to start off with, to get to know shippers and all that. But the problem is you've got a big payout to pay for the courier exchange, and it is a big layout, and at Simon's moment I think it's dying off. I think it's going dead. Most of the big shippers are going on to getting their own apps, offering the good drivers the work now. I've had plenty of shippers ring me personally. Jay, we got this going out of here. Do you fancy doing it for us? We'll give you this much. How many times I've had that done now? It's unbelievable. A matter of fact, today I've had them ring me. Can you do this? Oh, I see you're in this area. Can you do this for me? What time are you going to be dropping off? And that, I've got a job coming in, going back down here. Can you do this? So yeah, it's good like that. But I've been doing it, what? I say nearly 2 years, I think. Yeah, nearly 2 years now. So you get to know the shippers and that. And the shippers get to know you, you get your good feedback, they know you're reliable, you got a clean van, you're smart and all that. So yeah, it's good like that, but you've got to start, you got all that payment layout, and if you're not getting the work, you know what I mean, ooh, there's a lot of people starting and they're lasting 6 months, a year, and they're giving it up because the work just ain't on there. And if they're not getting your own customers and that, yeah, it's not worth it. Me personally, I reckon a courier, you need to be near a city, small van. Then just post all your leaflets out, get some leaflets of your business up, get some business cards, and just go around to the businesses around the city, post them in, local courier, same day, yeah, and I reckon you'll make a killing, because that's where the most of the work is. What I see on the CX is like Sheffield to Sheffield, 4 mile, you know what I mean? So most of them jobs are like 35 quid each, small van 35 quid. So if they're giving you, them shippers are giving you it for 35 quid, what are they charging for them small jobs? You know what I mean? Probably 45. So if you went in and said to you, look, run local, here's my charges, and that, I reckon you'd make a fucking killing. And I reckon that's where the work is. I really do. I think that's where the work is. In the cities, one in the cities, like London. Around London it takes you hours to do a couple of miles because it's absolute crazy. Most of that work is moped work, motorcycle work. So yeah, I reckon that's where the work is. In the cities, just running around, small van, just running around in and that, just as skirts of the cities, small van. I reckon you can make a living out of doing that. The long jobs, the only problem with the long jobs is if you go out, if you get a job and it's only going one way, say it's going to Portsmouth, you go and deliver it down at Portsmouth, you got to get a job back. Especially if you got your own customer as well, and your customer rings up and books a job in, and your collection point is back up towards Sheffield, Doncaster, you're down Portsmouth, and they put that job in for the following morning, yeah, and you're not getting a job back up. That's their mileage you got to put in to get back up. So really, I would say I use the CX of backloads, but to be fair, I don't really get that many backloads when I'm out. I get more to get me out of where I am than to get me back towards that. I know it's strange, but yeah, what it is, what it is. If my customer wants me to do a couple of jobs in that day, they normally give it me all in one go. I'll go collect it all in one go. Then I'll just run around the country delivering the stuff. Then when I finish, I jump on the CX, or when I'm nearly at my last drop, I jump on the CX and I'll just look for something to take me back towards home. So my dead mileage is a 100-mile home. If I'm in a 100-mile radius of home, I will drive home. Just so I can get some good sleep. I get some good sleep in the van, but it's not like being at home where you can have a shower and that, chill out for an hour, speak to the missus and that. So it's nothing like that. But when you're in a van, you're in a van. Tramping out is alright. You get your showers because you get your showers at services. In summer, if you're at the coast, there's plenty of caravan sites and that. The camping sites, well, got showers on site. So how many times I've gone to the coast to do a delivery, stuck on Google for campsites for showers and that, and I've just parked my van outside the campsite, walked in with my towel and that, gone in, just walked into the shower, out of the shower and walked back out. But there again, I go into the shop on site, spend some money and that. There is a couple at campsites I've actually rang. It says, oh look, I'm a courier, there's no chance I can use shower, I'm willing to pay for it. And I said, yeah, just come to reception, just give us £2.50, you can have a shower. That's sweet with me, I'll pay £2.50, go have a nice hot shower and that. But yeah, most of them you could just walk on, have a shower and walk back up. But I always go in the shop, spend a bit of money anyway because I'm using their hot water. But yeah, tramping's alright. It is alright, especially in summer. And you can lay down some serious mileage if you're tramping out. So, I'm nearly at my drop-off point now. So I want to drop this and look for another job, probably to take me back towards home. I'm going to call it a day. If I do get a job, well, I have got a job tomorrow, a couple of jobs tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see if I make a video tomorrow. If not, I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, stay lucky.